Hi Taurus, this is your bonus April tarot reading. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this bonus reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. In the second spread, we'll look at the advice for either the situation we saw in the first spread or an advice in general for you for the next couple of weeks. And then spread number 3, we'll see the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's what you urgently need to know right now, Taurus. We have the Devil clarified by the Tower. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn or a Scorpio, or pretty much any zodiac sign. What you urgently need to know is somebody's going to try to seduce you, Taurus. Or somebody's going to try to lure you into something very, very questionable. And it's going to be really hard for you to resist. Okay? Yeah, we actually start off with the Devil clarified by the Tower. The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, or the Devil is somebody trying to seduce you, something very, very tempting for you. The Devil could be a card of a lust. You know, the Devil could be a card of getting busy behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. The Tower, clarifying it, could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but the Tower is something that's going to be very unexpected. You do not see this coming. Perhaps you don't expect it from this particular individual, or it could be from somebody you don't even know, right? And it's going to be shocking. If this is somebody you already know, it could be their plan, right, to kind of shock you, overwhelm you, and before you know, you're already doing something you may later regret, if you know what I mean. Or it could just happen. You know, that happens every once in a while. But it kind of feels like this person knows what they're doing. It's not the first time they've done this. Okay? Yeah, here comes the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands could be a message, or somebody is flirting with you. Somebody is communicating with you. The Nine of Cups could be all about what they want, just for themselves. The Nine of Cups could be a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So this person is coming towards you because they just want to satisfy themselves, if you know what I mean. The Nine of Cups could be a card of some kind of an event. In some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups literally looks like an event with a table, food, and beverages on top. Or in other decks, in the Nine of Cups, there's people standing around and celebrating, right? So perhaps if you're going out with your friends or by yourself, somebody may hit on you this way. Or, you know, somebody may just message you and invite you to go somewhere, right? And the Knight of Wands right next to the deck could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Knight of Wands often comes through as a card of a player, right? This is somebody who is hot and cold in and out of your life, playboy, playgirl kind of a character, or all of the above. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you right there. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. So it is going to be tempting. You will want to go. You will want to, get together with them. And it's going to be hard for you to resist with the Ten of Wands, because it looks so, so good, Taurus. Alright, so let's take a look at spread number 2. Spread number 2 is the advice for you. Here's the second spread, Taurus. This is an advice for the situation we saw in the first spread. We have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, clarified by the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. There is no major arcana cards here. Unlike in the first spread where we had a couple, we have 0 here. So it's up to you. This is an advice, right? But I think the advice for you is to not get involved with that person. In order for you to avoid a broken heart, I think the advice for you is to, resist this. The Seven of Wands, the first card that came out, yes, this is a card of somebody resisting, standing their ground, not allowing somebody into their inner circle, pushing somebody out. Right, and the rest of the spread, yeah, this is still you avoiding a broken heart. The Three of Swords, the next card over, is a card of a broken heart. Okay, and the Two of Swords, clarifying it, I think in this case, this is a way of the universe to say if you want to avoid that, because the Two of Swords could be a word no or no more. If you want to avoid that, then the Seven of Wands is what you need to do. Because if you don't avoid that, if you give them a chance, if you get involved with them, then the Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords will play out. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Again, this is you remaining closed off. I hope that makes sense, Taurus. Yeah, you're free to do what you want. Free will is always at play, but if they will break your heart, even if they tell you, even if they promise you whatever, anything. Again, it feels like this person's done this before. Not necessarily with you. I think this person, that's what they do, pretty much. Alright, so yeah, we're moving on. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Taurus. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you. That'll at least put a smile on your face. We have this King of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the World. Then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You can be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Leo on the table. The King of Cups. The first card that came out. That's the person you're dealing with, right? And travel is somehow a part of this equation. Travel is most definitely is in the mix here, right? This person may notify you that they're coming over, or they may invite you to go somewhere with them, go travel together. If you are in a long distance relationship, perhaps this person is moving where you live, right? Or they're deciding to relocate. But travel is most definitely somehow a part of this. If you're traveling yourself over the next, say, couple of weeks, you may meet this person on the road. Alright, so yes, the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. If they're not a water sign, perhaps they're very mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving. They're clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be an invitation, or it could be a message letting you know that they are going to be in town, or they're moving to town, or they're moving, or they're relocating, right? Or it could be somebody you could be meeting while you are traveling, right? And then the next 3 cards we have on the table, the Knight of Swords, the World, and the Eight of Wands. All 3 of them could be interpreted as travel cards. Every single one of those 3, it could be a travel card, right? The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, right? And it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius you're dealing with. The World, clarifying it, it could be someplace remote, right? So again, travel. The Eight of Wands, the next card over, you've guessed it. It's also a travel card. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. Alright, and my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's Arrows card. Alright, so the Cupid is also involved here. The Ace of Cups, clarifying it, is all about love, genuine, authentic love. That's what the Ace of Cups is all about. And the Sun on the bottom of the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun, first of all, it's the happiest card in the deck. Alright, it's also a card of clarity. Perhaps you're going someplace warm. The Sun could be literally someplace warm. Alright, but in general, it is the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun, we always feel on top of the world. We always feel loved, cherished. We always feel like we've won, like we've succeeded. Alright, Taurus, so yeah, that's the next good thing that'll happen to you. And that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing the rest of the month.